fellow Nerdmaids and Nerdmaids to be. My name is Faith, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Luna Monofin and a tailskin. So this is a new monofin on the scene that so many people have taken an interest in. It's from Finis, made entirely from silicone with 2 separate foot pockets, and it comes in 2 different sizes. I got the smaller size that is called Mystic Melon. And in regards to a tailskin, I got this from Aquatails to review with the Luna to see how well it would work and swim with the Luna. This is the Nixie style tail from Aquatails, and I think they're called the sparkle green color. I call it an underwear style of tailskin, well, because this is a little different than most tailskins, I know, but bear with me, it's gonna play out later. Besides that, going over the tail, it's very shiny, it's got a nice big scale pattern in a green, and it also has a drawstring waist, which none of my other tails have, so that's pretty cool. So like all my other mermaid tail reviews, I'll be reviewing both these products on cosmetics, comfort, durability, customer service, and performance. So here we go! So cosmetics, I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. Let's start with this monofin. Looks so cool, very bendy and flowy in the water. It has these little scales on top, which I really love. I love how kind of translucent it is, but I mean, come on, Finis, the tip died. Ugh. I know that they'll probably improve on this product, but like as of right now, I'm not a huge fan of the coloring, to be honest. I prefer if it was like one kind of solid color or maybe kind of a prettier gradient. With this tail, it does not go well. Now I did order a green color, but I was expecting to get the larger foot size monofin, but since I'm a 6.5, I guess they figured I could fit into this one, which I can on the largest foot size. In regards to the tailskin, it's not that see-through, which is lovely. The shininess is something I don't have a lot of my tails. Nice and sparkly. I'm a huge fan of big scales with a lot of contrast. This is a really nice, unique design that you don't see much anywhere. It looks really nice in the water. You can tell what it's supposed to be. On the monofin, it doesn't look great, but I have been using this with my Mahina, which actually works really well, and it looks gorgeous, and I feel like a very Neverland mermaid, which is awesome. So for comfort, I'm giving them 9 out of 10. This thing, oh my gosh, it is one of the most comfortable monofins. First of all, it's 2 separate foot pockets, so your feet aren't rubbing and hitting together. I don't get blisters with this. I'll be comparing this a lot to the Mahina, and I'm gonna tell you, this is far more comfortable than the Mahina. I don't think I've worn socks with this at all, and I haven't had any problems with my feet. Sometimes I get cramping, but not a whole bunch. The foot strap isn't terribly painful, and it actually stays on really well, more than other Finis mermaid fins. In regards to the tailskin, pretty comfortable. The outside material is a little coarser just because of the sparkle, so it feels a little weird, but on the inside it feels alright. Not the most soft thing, but it still works really well, and the drawstring, you know, if it's too tight you can loosen it, so that's a good thing. So for durability, we're giving them a 10 out of 10. With the underwear style tail, no torn fluke tips. You can show off your fluke, and it's not gonna rub any fabric on the tips. Now, I know that probably in the future, these sparkles might start to fade a little bit like they do in everything I have that's sparkly, but other than that, like, I'm not seeing any rubbing on the seat area, on the heels, at the bottom of the tail. There is pretty much nothing. So far, the durability for this tail is alright. Just a couple little pulled stitches around the seam area. I feel like this tail is a workhorse. Like, you know, you can wear it a lot. It'll be a great first tail. In regards to this, I haven't experienced any stretching or snapping with this. I don't think this thing is ever gonna bust itself up or break, much like the Mahina, because it's just a solid rubber. I haven't really gotten any scratches or anything on that, and what they have on this is a protective coating, which is a little weird and shocky. Feels a little strange, and you're like, oh, this doesn't look like the pictures, but you know, that's kind of to protect the silicone, and silicone is sticky, by the way, so that's probably what that's for. Alright, customer service, 8 out of 10. Aquatails, you could do better. Honestly, the website is kind of hard to navigate and hard to find what you want to buy, so I think that would be an area of improvement, just some constructive criticism. In regards to our back and forth emails, I didn't quite get what I was expecting, but I mean, I got it for free, so I shouldn't be complaining. Shipping to the US didn't take long at all, so that was really great. But the best thing about Aquatails is they make everything custom size, so this fits me really well. Like, this is honestly one of the tails that fits me the best. Perfect leg length, which is hard for me, honestly. But maybe just, you know, work on the website a little bit. It's kind of hard to see what you're trying to do. Last but not least, performance. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. What? Why rank it a little lower? So we're gonna compare this fin to a couple other fins. This is the Mahina. It's a lot heavier than the Luna. This weighs maybe about 3.5, 4 pounds. This weighs maybe about 2.5 pounds. The Mahina is a lot bigger. That's a size comparison. Again, I have the smaller size Luna. If you have the bigger one, it's probably a little bit longer and wider. The Mahina has a lot more propulsion than this guy. This one does have some strong ridges along the sides, but not nearly as much as the Mahina. The Mahina uses really thick rubber right towards the top and around the sides, which helps you to get a better kick started. Not so much. It's just floop, floop, Floop. Now, we're gonna compare it to a Fin Fun. So they're roughly around the same size. Fin Fun, rigid but flexible. This one, mostly flexible. Fin Fun, it's easy to swim in, but this one, about the same, honestly. The Mahina, it takes some getting used to just because of its massive amount of bulk. The Mahina, I can do 25 meters in one breath, no problem. The Fin Fun, oh, I cannot do that. When I'm swimming in this guy alone, I can swim 25 meters in one breath decently. The main thing that people want to know is how well it works with the tail. I'm actually pretty impressed with how well it swims with this. Now, one thing I have found, if you have a fabric tail where your feet are separate and therefore your legs are a little more separate, if it's just a piece of spandex or polyester, there's a lot of drag. This happened with my mermaid cat shop tail and I was kind of like, oh. It actually makes a little billowing vacuum in between your legs, which creates a lot of drag. Like, I can't go as far with the tailskin on top of the Luna as opposed to just the Luna by itself, because water effectively flows through in between my legs. With the tailskin, not so much. There's a little bit of drag happening. I'll show a clip of what that looks like. This doesn't really happen as much with the Mahina because, as you can see, the foot pockets are really close together. This one, there's like a good inch of space in between. So I have been doing some testing. So far, I've been able to fit it in my Magic Tail Pro and my Suntails tailskins. I'll show some clips of that. I like to use it with my Suntails tailskin because it's a long and wide fluke. When you stick a fabric tailskin over this guy, it looks gorgeous. It looks fabulous underwater. When you start swimming with it, you lose about half your propulsion, I've found. The fabric like flaps around it and it creates a whole lot of drag. Even if there's not much billowing out at the end of the tailskin, it creates a lot of drag because the water is whooshing in and out, it doesn't really know where to go, which is really strange. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so torn. Like, I love this Monofin. It's just, it doesn't work really well in tails. Ow. But I will give this to Finis. You know those Finis kids, mermaid fins you see all the time? I've seen like so many kids just like wear these fins and just like not be able to go anywhere. This, however, oh, this works. This is a way better toy, way better for mermaids who just want a fun fin. Play in the ocean, play in the pool. You don't need to have a tailskin with it. I would say that this is a good monofin for people who are looking for a different experience. If you've already got a Mahina, I would say maybe not get this one because you'll be sad like me. If you've already got like a Fin Fun or Suntails and you're looking for something that's gonna work a little bit differently or that you can take to the beach and will look pretty, definitely one of these is a great investment. I've seen people wear leggings with them, which looks awesome. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, so many people have said such great things about this fin, but the propulsion is not great if you put a tail over it. But in regards to Aquatails, oh, these things are great. Honestly, this is a fun tailskin. If you still really want to buy Luna and get a tailskin for it, I think that these underwear style tails are a better idea than just putting a tailskin on top of it. You're not gonna lose propulsion, it's still gonna look pretty. You can also show off the fin. Don't be stupid like me. Get a tail style that's gonna match what monofin you're getting. So my total score for the monofin and the tailskins together is 43.5 out of 50. That's an 87%. That's an A. I think that's about accurate. It's definitely not my favorite monofin, but it's definitely a big improvement on Finis Aquarius and Mermaid monofin, so good on you, Finis. You've almost got it. It's not the best to put under tails, but I still think that it's really fun to use with the underwear style of tails from Aquatails. I definitely recommend it, and they're pretty low price too, so if you're just looking for something fun to throw over a Mahina or over a Luna, go for it. It's a good investment. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any more questions about the Luna or the Aquatails. I'll do my very, very best to answer them. I know that this is a new product, and I still have unanswered questions about it. If you have any experiences with the Luna that you'd like to share, definitely let me know. If you happen to like my strange, salty opinions, subscribe to my channel to see more of my face and whatever weird mermaidy things I get up to next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye! Ooh, someone's messaging me about super secret special project.